I'm going to try to do an explanation of I saw her standing there, because I've gotten a lot of responses on that video of people who want to know how to play it the way I played it, and I'm going to try to explain some of the tricks that give it more of a kind of a Beatle-y vibe that are easy and easy to explain, hopefully. So I'm not going to do every little riff that he does, that George did, because it would take like, half an hour. But I'll do the major parts. So that should give you, a taste of how to really go into it and figure out what he did. So the introduction is deceptively simple. It's just one chord. It's based on one chord. It's a D7 shape, moved up to the 4th fret. And I recommend you play it like this, because getting the sound that George got requires your pointer finger pulling off at a certain time and giving it a certain sound. Here's what I'm talking about. That's how I hear the sound, and I think it's a really cool, it gives it a nice flavor to it. So what you do is, again, it's a D7 shape moved up to the 4th fret, and you just pull off your pointer finger at this little moment, One more thing, when you do those little riffs, do them as quickly and abruptly as you can, no matter how awkward it feels, because that gives it that's how George kind of did it, It's hard to explain, and it's really strange, because most people play fluidly, But for George, it was like very herky-jerky, and that gives it the right kind of feel to it. So that's what I recommend. So when you're coming off you want to jerk that riff. And keep that in your mind throughout the entire song. The next major part is the middle 8. It's basically just this. And then this part is my favorite part of the song. It's going to be a little tricky to explain. You have to start holding the guitar kind of like this, so your thumb is free to do whatever it needs to do here. This is how it goes. I'm probably going to mess up the exact sound, but you'll get the right idea. You slide your thumb on the low E string to the 5th fret. You want to get that sound. It's a very Gretsch type sound. And then with your ring finger on the 7th fret, you play the G, B, and E strings very abruptly. So that's how it begins. Now you take your pointer finger and middle finger and make this shape. It's the 4th fret G string, 3rd fret B string. You'll know why that's important in context. So it's again 3rd fret B string, 4th fret G string. Slide it up from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret. And then play the D string 7th fret with your ring finger. It fits right in place for this kind of chord. Sorry if that's too intricate, but it makes sense when you hear it as a whole. So it's... Alright, that's that part. Now I'm going to do the solo really quick because I only have 10 minutes. But the key again is herky-jerky. You can get all the notes in tabs, but to get the sound you want to do it really, quick and abrupt, and emphasize and bring out the notes that George does. I'm going to play it a little bit slower than the record now. Again, if I mess up, please forgive me. I apologize. And here it is. I can't go into each little part of that. The keys, in my opinion, are this part. You know, it's your thumb is doing this, your thumb to your pointer finger, 5th fret, from the E string to the D string. Then you take your ring finger and slide up. Do that. And then up to the 10th fret, E string, be abrupt. That's another one of those abrupt moments. So this part is, again, one of my favorites. You have to kind of glaze the strings lightly to get that. It's hard to explain with words, but you kind of hear it. It's hard, it takes a lot of practice, and I screw it up all the time. So just keep at it and you'll get that. But the shape is... And then... And then the outro, which I'll do really quick, is just... And this chord. So, hopefully that helps you. It's not every little riff, but it should give you a rough idea. Enjoy it, and I hope it helps.